Yep, we back. Y'all know what it is, Street Knowledge Podcast, man. I got something real lovely, man. Real lovely. One thing I want to say, big shout out to my bro Damon Dash. Y'all know him as at Dusko Poppington on IG. So y'all make sure y'all follow him. Can't never have enough followers, even though he got millions of followers on there. So hey, keep following. Keep my brother successful and smiling, the icon that he is. I want to give my brothers flowers now. And keep on giving my brothers flowers. Jay Black, what's up? Love you. Quick story. Quick story. My brother Warren, childhood friend of mine's, introduced me to this guy named D. And I'm like, where? It was D. So my brother called me up. Said, yeah, Warren working with a guy, Boss Baby Entertainment. They got some, they pushing a label. I'm like, where? He was like, yeah. So he said he been helping them do some things. And, you know, they need further assistance with what they doing. Can I chime in and help out? I'm like, well, of course. Anything for the bro. And I haven't met D yet, but after long, I'm going to skip over all that. Once I met D, we clicked like brothers, and we started making moves down here in North Carolina. They was coming back and forth. We hitting the clubs up. We going to Miami. They buying 30, 40 bottles every club we go to of champagne, flying in 10 now, 10 another time, 10 another time. If they're in a good mood, they might do another 10. I'm like, who is these guys, Warren bought? So we got cool. So after, you know, we made some moves, and, you know, he introduced me to their artists, Butter, Lady Slim, Bria Ford, Bansom, and, you know, we was pushing the envelope for Boss Baby Entertainment in the South. They was already making noise in New York, so they wanted to come down here, and they know that I have a great grasp on North Carolina. So this particular day, they called me up and said, yo, man, we got this song with Dame talking at the beginning of it, talking with Clue and them about how teams stick together. And that's what we doing. We sticking together. We making moves. We making noise. So we want to get Dame in the video. We need to go over to L.A. and get with Dame, man. Can you make that happen? So, matter of fact, pull up a picture real quick for me, Jax. Yeah. That picture right there was when we got to L.A. That's Warren on my right. And Dame right there. And D. Well, Warren on my right facing the camera. Or the screen. And D at the end to my left. And so I'm like, yeah, I'll call my bro and see what I can make happen. So long story short, they cool with Webstar. Y'all remember Webstar? Everybody still know Webstar. Good dude. When I met him, great dude. And chicken noodle soup with the soda on the side. That Webstar, the official Webstar. So I was going to LA for something, take care of something. I forgot what I had to do. And Warren calls me and say, yo, man, where you at? I'm like, I'm in LA. He was like, what? We in LA. I'm like, where y'all at? No, I was on my way to LA. They was already in LA, excuse me. I said, yo, when I get there, I'm gonna hit y'all. And they was like, all right, cool. Just hit me when we get here. So anyway, no, I'm saying it wrong again. I want to make sure I say this correctly. They told me that they was going to L.A. with, they taking Webstar with them. They going to go to Dame house. They wanted me to come as well. I'm like, all right, cool. They said, yo, I said, well, fly me over there. I'm on the way. Warren called me back, said, yo, what's your name? Give me all your information. They flew me over there. I get over there, they sent for me, they sent open arms, big luxury cars, all that. Went and met with them. They was at one spot eating, and they had to leave from there. And then they said, nah, this is where we at. So they gave me an address to come meet with them. They had some mansion party with Puff's son. Puff Daddy's son had a party at some mansion out there. Cool dude. I met Puff's son that night. We had a good time. We balling out of control, everything. And long story short, you know, the night was winding down. I met Webstar finally for the first time through them. So we all having fun. We popping bottles, chilling, talking. And, you know, I was just mostly observing and talking with Warren and talking with D and, you know, seeing what we're going to do while we out there. You know, we was putting together a nice little itinerary for us to have something to do before we even get to Dame, to go and see Dame. But I really want this to be understood. A lot of people look at Dame Dash for talking crazy and fussing. But if you know Dame, he fussed for all the right reasons. I ain't heard nobody yet say, oh, he owed me money. He violated and did this. He did this. No, only thing they can say is he cursed them out for all the right reasons. Now, I don't know. It might be other differences that he might have went through with other people. I don't know. I'm just speaking about the part that I know of Dame and how he always look out for brothers if he can extend his hand. And he has always have done that. He has always done that since I met him. And those are a whole bunch of other stories that I'll give y'all with Dame Dash. And that's somebody that looked out for me. So I'm always speak highly of him, and I'm always big him up. So if anybody worried about why throughout segments I'm going to talk about Dame all the time, because that's somebody that looked out for me through my music career. Doing things with movies. I learned things by actually being on set, around sets, paid in full stuff. I actually got put in a part where I couldn't talk because I wasn't in the union. So that's why y'all didn't see me talk. But guess what? This is how God worked. That part is so memorable. Everybody remember that one part that I was in, man. So memorable. So that show you how God worked. But thanks to my brother Jay Black and Dame Dash is how I even got that part. And they just wanted me to fill in a part real quick, go get dressed, because I was there just doing consultant work and helping work with the other actors, because I knew AZ, Rich Porter, and you know, because I was a young boy that grew up with them. So that's why I was flown over to Canada. But anyway, I just want to big my boy up and give him his flowers, because everybody always try to talk junk about him, and I'm one to say he's a good dude at heart. So we get over to LA, you know, the next day we wake up, and I'll give y'all the rest of the story in a minute. I just want to show y'all this quick clip of the hospitality that Dame gave us when we got to his house. Everybody, he don't let everybody come to his house. This is some inside of us having fun around the house. Him and Webb start snapping and joking on each other. They ain't seen each other in a while. So y'all gonna get the picture and understand what I'm really trying to say, man. Let's play the clip for them, Jacks.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to see is exclusive footage from Mr. Dame Dash's estate in Los Angeles, California.
Guest house. My brother brought me up into the guest house. This is where we chilling. Facts. And he brought me there. Making sure that we comfortable. Me and my brother Jay Black had OG. Now OG Daniel, my other boy OG. Nice. Calvin Klein. And I'm going to give y'all the rest of that story on part 2 of this segment. But this is how...
That room look mad comfortable, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Big facts. This is how your brother set you out.
Oh, y'all got the
Get in this
pool?
hot tub. Yeah. Niggas cooking in the motherfucking mansion. My nigga
already know what it is, man.
goddamn right, gave us the whole house.
Motherfuckers got deli on. One of those times I got deli on. One of those times cooking. One of those times I woke up to my going to alcohol.
This right here is what part 2 gonna be about. These are OG stories. Y'all getting to see it. Y'all getting to see it firsthand. Actually putting the art together. This is us after leaving one of the events, having a ball at the crib still, we popping. Look at my bro in the rare form. Popping bottles.
My addiction. I love women. I can't get enough of them.
My sis, that's what we doing. Nicky Nick,
My brother, we
boss lady.
childhood from the sandbox. No, from the Skelly. Wanting to chalk and making the Skelly boy. Man. That's what we do. Boy, big football.
Bro, yeah.
And this is just family time.
My brother showing OG stories. Make sure
How you
y'all
get
go
treated when you come to Dame Dash house when you family.
But the people out there watching this.
Nigga head look like a point of a boxing glove. Oh, shit.
It's him and Webstar having a snapping match. They roasting on each other. For those that know what snapping means. Hey, look at Webster. He's snapping on Dame's feet.
Yo, there they go. There they go. There they go. There they
He said Webster looked like he ate a Webster sandwich.
And don't laugh too hard. Your pants gonna start sweating. That nigga starting to bleed ink. That nigga did his thing with a ballpoint. That bitch die off your ear.
Hey, yo, this nigga's crazy.
This nigga like he just fried chicken with his feet.
Hey, yo. Hey,
Yeah, fried chicken with his feet.
He got on Negro.
yo, they wildin' now. They go.
They got a camouflage diaper on. Hands is too little. Look at the nigga toenail.
Hey, yo, say,
I don't like that nigga.
camouflage.
Look at his toenail though.
He said a camouflage diaper on. Hey,
So he got a camouflage diaper.
Don't get my feet, that's homo. Toes. Toes in 9 months. Fat ass nigga.
He said Webster ain't seen his toes in 9 months because his stomach too big. Wow. This is what happens when you come to Dame Dash house. Everybody know that.
that camouflage diaper. Hey, yo.
Yo, man, we had a ball. We had a great time. So I just want y'all to see the good parts of my brother, man.
Yeah, I've never seen that. That looked like Dane was really with his friends, man. You don't
Facts.
really see him joking like that, and
Facts.
he was mad comfortable, man. And that view was crazy out there. That was
Oh my
crazy.
God, what?
Like,
Man.
But it don't look like y'all had a ball. That's crazy.
Yeah, nah, we had a ball in there, man. As soon as I came in, Rocky and them was in the pool, chilling. That's my sis, Dame's wifey, for lifey, what he call her. Great person, man. Great woman. But quick story, man. So that was my first time meeting Webstar. And when I got there, like I said, they sent for me to come to where they was at the mansion party at Puff Daddy's son mansion party. A bunch of big dog basketball players was there. Excuse me, a lot of industry people was there. And we had a ball. So the next day we wake up, everybody gets something to eat. We get together. We go into now we figuring out how we going to Dame's house, which Webstar didn't know me. And he was like the point guard also for D and Warren, because they wanted to let Dame hear that song. They wanted to get Dame in the video with their artists. So we starting to ride towards the house. I was riding with my sis, which is Nikki. Big shouts out to sis, Boss Lady 86, man. Y'all go follow her. And so Warren and them pulls over. Warren gets out and said, he said, yo, Boost, he said, I know Dame is your bro. I know. Webstar told him that we coming. So he didn't want to pull up, and he already told him that me and D was coming. He didn't want to pull up and have some extra people there, you know what I'm saying, without saying nothing to Dame. I was like, he's like, can you hit Dame up and see what's good or whatever? I'm like, I started busting out laughing. I'm like, what? I'm all the way good. I said, but no, out of respect, I get it. That's somebody else's house, and he don't know me like Webstar don't know me like that. So I called Dame, and Dame, I said, yo, I'm with Webb and them. They supposed to come to the crib. He's like, yeah, I talked to them earlier. I said, nah, we all together. He's like, you with Webb and them now? I'm like, yeah. I said, he wanted me to call you just to make sure everything. He was like, what? I said, bro, I'm just doing it on the strength of, he asked me to do that out of respect for your house. So that's just letting you know how he keeping the 1,000. He was like, oh, okay, I get it. He's like, nah, come on. So I tell Warren, I said, nah, we good. He was like, all right. He said, I already knew anyway, but he said, I want Webb to understand that everything is good. I said, yeah, definitely. I respect Webb's judgment. I want somebody to be like that, bringing people to my house. So we get there, and this was around the COVID time. So we get there, we come in through the bottom of the mansion, and they got that thing that's on the wall that tests your temperature and all that stuff. So we had to go through all that. The maid was downstairs, and we did all of that. And we get upstairs. As soon as we get upstairs, I don't know where Dame was at, but me, Webb, Warren, and D, we walking through. We get there, and Sis was in the pool, Rocky and her homegirls. And Sis seen me, was like, Boosie. She didn't even know I was coming. Mad love, as usual. That's how Sis is. And so then Dame came out of nowhere. As soon as he come out of nowhere, he want to start snapping and joking. He tried to start on me with my Sprinter van. And because he had my Sprinter van over there in L.A. And let y'all know how real this is. He had my Sprinter van over there, and he put $30,000 on the inside of it. Hooked my joint up, plushed it out, all that. Who does that? If he not a real dude, a real brother, a real friend. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm only saying this to say because I don't like hearing when people be trying to trash my brother's name, but it come with this game here, so I understand. Tabloid's gonna talk that crazy talk, but anyway, he tried to start off with me, and then he started Me and him going back and forth as we do. Then he got on Webstar, and it was like a non-stop match, as y'all just seen. They going back and forth, back and forth. And Webstar just noticed how much love I was getting in that house. Webb had to pull me to the side, man. Webb said, yo, Boost, it was no disrespect. I said, bro, nah, I already know it wasn't. And I give you thumbs up for doing that and making sure that my brother is safe when you bring somebody to that house, to this house. He was like, nah, man, if I'd have known it was like that with you and him. I'm like, but you didn't, so you did it the right way, bro. So I respect Webstar for that. For real, for real. And he didn't even have to pull me to the side and say, yo, man, my bad on that. That's what real men do. That's what real people do. You know what I'm saying? And he did that. And we had so much fun. And then we was, Dame was showing him all the new movies that he got coming out and all that. And they showed Dame the video that they wanted him to be in. And he told him that he'll rock with them. That's how he is. He don't feel like he's too big or too large in life to make sure that somebody else can strive and do something and be great at it if he can help out. It don't cost him nothing. It don't hurt him at all. If he know you family and you with somebody that is family and they say that you family, he gonna rock with you. So he showed D and Warren so much love, as y'all could see in the video. Y'all would think they knew him for 100 years. You know what I'm saying? So that was, you know, we had a great time, man. Eat good. One thing I know about Dame, though, at that house, you know, he's a vegetarian. He eats, health is wealth, is first of all. He eats real good. So when me and Jay Black was always out there, we got to buy all our bullshit food, excuse my language, down at the bottom of that mountain before we go up to his mansion. Because you don't know what you're going to be eating up in there, man. I ate some spaghetti one time. It was so good. I'm tearing it up. And Rocky's sis was like, I'm glad you like it. I said, why you say it like that, sis? She was like, that was vegetarian spaghetti. That wasn't. So I learned to respect vegetarian life, vegetarian world through my brother and his wife, man, for real. And we had a good time, and I really appreciate him showing my bros love, and nothing ever changes with him. So you know all the, you know, the crazy stuff. I'm sure people go through things, and y'all not gonna see eye to eye, and you gonna have your story, he gonna have his story. I get it. It is what it is. But I still want to show the good side to a person if I know there's a good side to a person. And the many of things where he helped me and my friends with music. We had the first R&B. I've told y'all this before. First R&B guy, singer, Rick Vocals, right here in Durham in the Bull City. That's how long I've been fighting for North Carolina to get on and popping. And the song is called Ghost. It's on the Paid in Full soundtrack. Only thing Dame always say, yo, I don't mind helping you. Just make sure it ain't nothing that's going to embarrass me, and make sure it ain't nothing that's trash. Other than that, I'm going to help you. Everybody, it's enough money for everybody to eat. And he put my boy on, signed him with Rockefeller, had his big boy Rockefeller chain on. Y'all can go and check the video out. It's called Dame Dash Dedication to Aaliyah, when Aaliyah passed away, sung through Rick Vocals. That was a $300,000 video. Back then, videos was costing that much money. And he gave North Carolina a shot. And he never told us no. We took him up there, introduced him to Dame. Dame listened to his music, and that particular song, after Aaliyah passed away, God bless Aaliyah, we brought that song to life. And then the song is called Ghost, and every person that Dame was seeing, and they got Dame in there doing his acting and all that, every person he was seeing, it reminded him of Aaliyah. Little kids, grandmas. Y'all gotta go check the video out, man. He did it big for Aaliyah. I was sitting out there with Aaliyah's father drinking Heineken's, me and him talking. So yeah, we had a good time, and I just wanted y'all to see how my brother give it up when you are a guest at his house. We have fun, and you could tell, like my producer Jax just said, his friends is there. He all the way in LA, so it ain't like he get to see his real Harlem brothers all the way over there all the time. So he took advantage of that. That boy did not stop. They had a snapping match for about an hour. Had us rolling, dying, laughing, man. We had a good time. So yeah, man, I thought I'd give y'all that all in a nutshell. But I'm not finished. I got another one with his OG stories, because when we came into the footage y'all seen, when we came into the house, we was just getting in, getting settled, and straight from the airport, and he was making sure that everything was good. He gave us his whole guest house to stay in. A whole guest house.
Yeah, that guest houses are for family. So yeah.
Big facts.
Yeah. There you go. Thanks for sharing that, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. So we were setting up to do the OG stories. It was my first time meeting Calvin Klein. Heard a lot of stories about him, which was Jay-Z's homeboy. Like a big brother to Jay-Z. He actually took a charge, a gun charge. Him and Jay-Z got pulled over, and he knew Jay-Z was an up-and-coming star at the time. He actually took the charge, the gun charge for Jay, so Jay can go ahead and keep pushing with his career. And he took the gun charge and went and did the time and came home for it. So I got a chance to meet him. A lot of controversy was going on behind that situation. But I got another conversation for y'all. Another story for y'all. And we'll be airing that coming up soon. I just wanted to make sure y'all keep up to speed with the part when we was coming into the house, getting situated. It's going to lead into the OG stories, which Dame had put out. And we got to get back to them OG stories, Dame. It's a lot of good comments up there. And it looked real good. Actually, in the clips y'all seen too, y'all actually seen us filming some of the OG stories. I think that was a OG segment. But yeah, we like to give people their flowers while they're here, and when they real, especially when people talk crazy about them all the time. You don't get nobody talk good about nobody, I guess, because the bullshit travels quicker than the good shit. You know what I'm saying? So even if this moves slow because it's good content, I don't care, as long as y'all get the point across, man. Give people their flowers while they're here. Speak something good about them. Stop always want to talk something bad and negative about them. And that's what Street Knowledge Podcast is about. We bring the knowledge, we bring the uplifting, and we bigging people up. That's what's going to take us as a culture a long way. So yeah, y'all pay attention. Part 2 to this will be coming soon, man. Y'all stay tuned. Your boy Big Boosie, I'm out. Let's go, Jax.